What's up, guys? Like and subscribe to my channel if y'all want to see me build a, I want to say 500 plus horsepower stroker engine, V6. Yeah, V6 stroker engine, a 4.3 Chevy V6, a V6-90. Anyway, I got a, I think it's a 1999 or a 2000 Chevy Silverado 1500, and it has a V6 -90 in it. Recently spun the bearings at about I don't know, 140 something thousand miles. No, 135 or 136,000 miles, I think. So pulled the engine out, threw another engine in it. I think it come out of a Blazer, I can't remember, or a little Chevy S10 Blazer, I believe it was. I'm not sure, but anyway, never built a stroker engine before, so and I have no idea how to do it. So my uncle, he builds a lot of engines. He builds VWs and things like that, so I got some advice from him where to turn to. So he printed me off some stuff off the internet I've been checking out, and apparently I've learned some pretty cool stuff about this little V6-90 Chevy. Well, it's actually a Chevy production 4.3 liter 90 degree V6. They call it a V6-90. Block is physically similar to a same vintage 350 small block V8, with one important exception, and that's the oiling system. So a lot of these are part interchangeable, you know. With the it's just, you know, the back two cylinders are not there. Anyway, I don't know if I'm telling you this right because I just read it, and I'll have to go over this again. But a lot of nice stuff in there. It's talking about Vorstec, talking about the transmissions being interchangeable with the V8s. You can bolt a V8 to the V6 right up to it, 4-bolt mains. But anyway, so I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm really learning about engines, you know. I mean, I'm mechanically inclined, but I've never done an engine or anything like that. You know, I've tore them apart, and I've sent them off and had them rebuilt and done, and I got them back, and I put the parts back on them, you know, bolted them up, you know what I mean. But when it comes to a stroker engine, I think that's completely different. It's not like you're just changing parts or putting the same stuff back in there. Now you're redoing the engine. You're changing that the volume of each cylinder. And anyway, it takes some math. So I've never done this before, so if you'd like to learn with me and actually build one and see it done and explained, because I have one, and I have information on a build that has been done, then like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll go through this step by step and kind of what I've learned. Anyway, I'll kind of read a little bit into this. I don't want this video to get too long. It's 5 minutes. But let's see here. I'll just start with this right here. It says Chevy's production 4.3 liter 90 degree V6 block is physically similar to a same vintage 350 small block V8 with one important exception, the oiling system. So you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll read this and I may make a couple videos of this information that I collected, which is really good information, and then I'll decide which build I'll do. And also, my uncle, he knows how to, come up with numbers, how he calculates cylinder size, and also he was explaining to me the other day how boring cylinders and stuff like that. So, and then plus your stroke of your piston. So lots of stuff goes into it. Anyway, I'll get some more information on that and try to explain that. But I think I'll start reading about this V6-90 and I'll read it to you guys, and then that way we'll both be kind of educated in the same area. So anyway, here we go. Chevy's production 4.3 liter 90 degree V6 V6-90 block is physically similar to a small vintage 350 small block V8 with one important exception, the oiling system. Chevy small block V8s have 3 oil galleries above the camshaft. The central gallery feeds the camshaft and crankshaft bearings, while the 2 side galleries lubricate the lifters and valve train. Production V6-90 engines, including 4.3, have only 2 oil galleries. The passenger side gallery feeds the right bank of lifters, just like small block V8. A large diameter driver's side gallery feeds both the left lifter bank and the camshaft and crankshaft bearings. It is offset from the lifter bore centerline to allow oil to flow around the lifter bodies. The production V6-90 2-gallery oiling system has proven satisfactory through 7,000 RPM. Okay, and then it says in 1992 GM introduced a balance shaft on 4.3 engines. All stock production V6-90 blocks have 2-bolt main caps. However, V8 and V6-90 main caps interchange, permitting V8 style 4-bolt main caps to be installed on the center journals, just like they can be fitted to a 2-bolt main 350 block. New cap installation requires line boring the block. Okay, so GM Performance Parts in the past has offered cast iron 4-bolt main bow tie blocks through GM dealer parts department. Some of these blocks also had full V8 3-gallery oiling provisions, and depending on the specific part number could be bored as large as 4.155 inches. Unfortunately, the blocks are no longer available new. Very pricey 4-bolt main aluminum V6-90 blocks are still available from GM Performance Parts. They come set up for dry sump oiling only and have no mechanical fuel pump boss. Okay. I don't know what a lot of this is talking about, like, so if you're not figuring this out, then it's alright, we'll get through it. Anyway, part number 1013437 has standard 350 V8 sized main journals. Part number 1013451 has 400 V8 sized main journals. They accept a 4.125 inch bore. All production V6-90 headers are cast iron. Many V6-90s are called Vortec engines by GM, but not all have the good Vortec cylinder heads. The 96 and up V6-90 heads should have the true Vortec style kidney bean chamber and vertical intake manifold bolt pattern. It is essentially the 350 V8 Vortec head minus one set of ports. According to the cylinder head exchange, look for casting numbers 772, 140, or 113. There is about a 50-50 chance the 113 heads will be machined for fully adjustable rocker arms. The other casting numbers, as well as the remaining 113s, come with non-adjustable positive stop rocker arm studs. Crane Cams offers an adjustable conversion stud, part number 99148-2, 6 required. But for serious work, all this should be drilled and tapped for V8 type screw-in rocker studs and roller rockers. Brodix sells conventional 23-degree valve angle aluminum V6-90 heads. Part number V6-8 is for low RPM street style engines. Part number V6-10 is for large cubic inch high RPM engines. The heads use 2.08-1.90 valves, have 67 cc chambers, and accept standard Chevy stud mounted adjustable rocker arms. So that's pretty confusing for me. Learning all the different sizes and everything. Moving up the food chain, GM Performance Parts has offered various incarnations of bow tie aluminum heads for these engines, including high port heads with conventional 23-degree valve angles, rat motor-like